it's so much fun to watch. Someone's like, was that a car backfiring or a gunshot? You're like, of course it's a backfire of a car. Why is Polaire circling right now?
Matty and Esther, who would have guessed they're underage grandparents?
Welcome to Underage Grandparents. I'm Esther Acton.
And I am Matty Acton. We became grandparents before turning 40. This podcast is all about raising a family whilst navigating being grandparents.
Keep listening. We'll make you feel normal.
All right, this is going to be a quick episode today. We've had to record a little later than usual.
Yes.
Because you've just been getting your boobies out for a stranger. Yeah. You've been flashing strangers on the internet.
Do you know what's funny? I was doing it in my office, and my office is at the front of the house, and someone is mowing the neighbour's lawn, and I was like, got my boobies out for on FaceTime for the nurse, and I was like, I really hope that no one can see me right now.
There was a part of me that was going to sneak around the front, look through the window. I was like, I should just go have a peek.
Nothing creepy. Like, we're having a very serious conversation.
Yeah.
It's serious business. Any sort of surgery is serious business. Yeah. Like, you know, there's just lots of things that you don't consider or think about.
Those who don't know, we've talked about this in previous episodes. You are looking to get a boob. Well, look, you're thinking about getting a boob job.
Yeah. Just, you know, they ask you so many questions about your own self-esteem and how you feel about this part of your body and how it affects your life and all this sort of stuff. And I'm like, oh, I've been thinking of it from a very, like, nonchalant sort of, like, it's not anything deep for me. It's just I've finished having my kids. I'm in my 40s. Maybe I want to have great boobs and not have to wear a bra for the next 15 years before I hide them away for eternity from the world.
So you're saying
Get out of it.
Excuse me. So you're saying that the doctors spend more time psychologically talking to you?
Well, I've had to fill out 3 psychological surveys already.
Oh, what are they asking
that you get
them?
Scores on. You have to rate how you feel your body looks in clothes, how you feel out of clothes, if you think it would if it affects your relationship, if you think it would affect your relationship in the future. Like, just all stuff like that. And I'm like, wow, I haven't really thought about it.
Well, I guess you see people get addicted to plastic surgery.
Yeah, I think they've got a duty of care to make sure that you're not, you know, and I think also they want to manage your expectations for results because they don't want people to think having a boob job is going to fix all your problems, you know. So if someone is saying that this is the thing that affects me most in life, they know they probably need to really manage their expectations. Yeah. But, yeah, I think it's a lot more involved than I thought. There is a lot of, like, psychological stuff. The recovery is a lot more intense. For example, you won't be able to work if you need to have someone who can be with you for 24 hours following the surgery because you've been under general anaesthetic.
Oh, yeah, so it's a full-on proper surgery.
It's not like you can go to work and just leave me or whatever. Yeah. So, yeah, it's like a full-on proper surgery. And that doesn't scare me. I've never had surgery before in my life.
Have you never had?
Never had a surgery. She asked me that about 3 times too. I think she was like, wait, you've had 3 kids, you've never had a surgery. I was like, no, I've never had a surgery.
I have never had we like never had a C-section. I know you just shoot them out. I know what I'm doing.
No, like, I mean, I think
it's probably rare, I guess.
Well, the recovery from a C-section is, you know, full on.
Yeah.
But I know lots of women who've done it and they bounce, like, they're just, you know, are amazing straight after. So doesn't scare me, but it is something to consider, obviously.
Yeah, okay.
But yeah, it's weird.
Well, I guess I've never had an elective surgery. I've had surgeries that I had to have.
I also think, like, I know so many people who've had their boobs done. I just thought it would be easier. Like, because they have said to me, one of my boobs is bigger than the other, and so I will need a lift. And that's even different than I thought. They move your nipple. They don't move your boob. Like, they don't. I don't know how I thought they did it. All right.
What do you mean they move your nipple?
They move your nipple. Like, it's just your nipple that moves with a boob lift.
So they cut your nipple off?
Yes.
No.
Yes. So you have a scar a bit like an anchor, they said. So it's like the scar under your boob and then a line that goes up to your nipple, and then your whole nipple will have be a scar around it because they cut your whole nipple off. And then they move your nipple. And then, yeah. So depending on how intense that is, they said if you need to recover from that, then it would be 2 surgeries. And if it's 2 surgeries, I just don't know how committed I am to that. I'll just keep going with my chicken fillets.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Oh, I don't know. That's hectic. Cutting your whole nipple off and then moving it. Oh. Yeah. That's giving me a sharp pain in my bum hole hearing that.
Has it?
Yes.
Has it? Yeah.
Did you ever get that?
Oh,
when someone hurts themselves and your bum hole hurts for it?
Oh, honestly, when people are in labour, I get such a sharp pain, like all around there. Like I could barely like sit or stand comfortably when our daughter-in-law was in labour because I was just getting secondhand.
You knew what she was going through.
Yeah, like, yeah.
Right, that's hectic. So they're saying you might need
to... your bumhole's going to be in pain the whole time you're looking after me.
So they might do that, and then you would have... So you'd fully recover from that, and then like 6 months later they'd go in and put implants. Then you'd put
the implants in, yeah.
Ooh,
so
I
don't think I would do that. If that's required, I think I'm just going to pull the pin and just stay the captain of the itty-bitty titty committee. Because it's not that important to me. Do you know what I mean? I was just like, I was just like, my friends had them done, and I was like, they look good. Like, it's nice that you don't have to wear a bra, and you know, you can just get around in a singlet and not wear a hoodie on the weekends. And
from the start, it doesn't bother me if you do it or not. Of course, the thought of it is kind of cool because we get to talk about boobs a lot, and that's a subject I'm very interested in. But for me, I've always said if you wanted to do it, it had to be about you and what you wanted to do. Because if you were doing it for me, which I know you weren't, but I think that would be the wrong decision. It'd have to be something that you want.
You know I don't do anything for you, Dal. I do nothing because you want it. That's a joke. I'm always trying to make you happy.
All right, well, we'll keep you updated on that one.
Yeah.
We'll keep you abreast of the situation. Yes.
Yeah. So I've been, at night time, I'll get in bed with Xander and have chats with him now.
Yeah,
this is a hack that someone told me, that boys get real chatty just before they go to sleep. And I mean, all kids get real chatty just before you make them go to bed, let's be honest.
Drag it out.
They love to not go to bed. But he's just opened up and started like telling us stuff at nighttime, which has been amazing. And there's always like lots of funny stuff he tells me. But yesterday he was telling the both of us about he had a really stressful afternoon at school because he'd been pulled into the office with a group of teachers who were sure that he had been involved in an incident at school because they had photos of the kids that were involved. And one of the photos, this kid looked exactly like Xander, but it wasn't him.
So he's lucky because I had seen it posted on Facebook, right? It was on the community Facebook group. A lady,
which you love. You're just all over that.
I love community Facebook groups. They're so much fun to watch. Someone's like, was that a car backfiring or a gunshot? You're like, of course it's a backfire of a car. Why is Polaire circling right now? Who's on the run?
I love the ones at like 2:00 in the morning. Did anyone else hear that?
Yeah. Yes, I know, right? I know. Hey, new to the suburb, looking to make friends.
Yeah.
I always go straight to them and go, that's got to be some sort of scammer. Attractive girl, scammer straight up. But anyway, there's so much fun. People fight on there all the time. They're just the best. But someone had written on the community page that them and their kids had been egged by a group of boys on e-bikes.
And this was on a day that wasn't a school day.
No, it was a people-free day.
Yeah.
And someone had written in the comments, they'd said, such and such a school has a people-free day.
Yeah.
Betcha it's them.
Yeah.
Now, Xander's lucky. I read that whilst I was in the driveway of his friend's house, picking him up from his friend's house. So we knew where he was that day.
Yeah. and I had dropped him and his friend to do fishing earlier. So we both knew where he was and who he was with, and there was no risk of him being involved, but there was a picture of a kid, not our son, involved in it, and it looked a lot like him. So he's trying to convince these teachers that it's not him in the picture. He's like, I wasn't even there. I was 3 Ks away with a mate and we were fishing.
We're also the bad parents for him that...
We have him on location.
We're the parents where if our kids seem like they're involved in something wrong, we're not the ones that jump to their defense straight away.
Well,
we're like, yeah, absolutely, he's a little shit. He's probably been involved.
No, if somebody if somebody tells me that he's been involved, I'll defend him immediately without question to their face.
Oh, I'm the opposite.
But internally, I'm like, that little, I'm going to kill him.
Nah.
Because I'm thinking I'm going to defend him no matter what. I'm going to say he's innocent until proof, but like I would suspect because he's a rat bag in this instance.
That's the mum. That's a mum thing. My mum was the same with me.
Yeah.
I was always in the wrong. She would defend me and then flog me when I got home.
Yeah. Well, I haven't flogged him in a long time. Maybe that's the problem. But he was not involved, but he had categorical proof on his phone. And the teachers did say, do you have any way to prove it? Can you show us, something on your phone that would prove it, like your photos or whatever of where you were? And he did, because he actually caught a fish and he had photos exactly during the timestamp of when the incriminating looking photo was, but he wouldn't show them. And this is what cracked me up so much, because he was like, he told them that his phone had gone dead. And I said to him, why, bud?
They didn't believe that.
No. I was like, why, bud? Why would you not just say to them, show them the couple of photos that were taken in the time period, like get your phone out and let them go through your photos? And he's like, I was like, what is in your photos? Give me your phone. And I took it off him and started scrolling. And he's like, I'm like, there's nothing really here. There's a few videos. And he's like, the videos are of him farting. So he gets his phone, records his farts.
Yeah. And then he texts them to his friends.
And then he texts them to his friends. Yeah. So that's why he'll end up in jail one day, because he's so immature that he didn't want to be embarrassed by his teachers just scrolling through. Brrt, brrt, brrt.
Your Honour, I'll take 3 years prison. I don't want you to check out my camera roll.
Exactly. So funny.
I'd like to judge him for that, but a friend and I used to do that to each other when we were in our late 20s.
Yeah, I guarantee there's probably men now who receive fart noises from their friends. Yeah.
I don't know what it is about being a boy that you just inherently find farts funny.
Yeah. We find them funny too, to a degree. Not when the car windows are all up and,
But a girl, do you fart in front of your friends?
I would fart in front of them, but no, I wouldn't even. I'd walk away. I'd be like, stay over there. I'm going to fart. Like, I would not. No. I mean, if one slips out, you'd all giggle about it, but I wouldn't be like, oh my God, I need to fart. I'm going to record this. And I know women who send each other their poos and stuff like that. They're not my friends.
Who?
No, it was a friend of a friend. Used to send photos of her poo to the group.
I see. I would not go that far.
No, I wouldn't either.
Men are different though. If you're out somewhere with your mate, you go and find him and then you fart near him. Then you go, funny. You don't sneak away to do it. You do it loud and proud. But we're a bit cooked like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's off the hook at the moment. Even though I knew he hadn't been involved in this incident, I had said to him repeated times in the car on the way home from school, I'm like, this is your last one and only chance. If you were there, you tell me now. Because
I was trying to math calculate it in my head too, if he could have, because he didn't even have his bike. I was like, oh, maybe he could have got it on his bike, ridden along the river the 2 or 3 Ks, been involved in the incident, and then ridden back by the time you went to pick them up. Like, I was thinking maybe he did do it.
Yeah.
If there's a picture of him, but no, it wasn't even him.
This is the thing, and I'm not condoning what these children have allegedly done. We'll say that. We'll say allegedly. But
drive-by egging.
Yeah. You can't get away with nothing now. Like the stuff that we could do when we were kids is so different. There was no video around. Like it was all, rumour.
Thank God for that. I tell you now, because it was probably worse than the rumours. Let's be honest.
But the difference was if you were somewhere and you were playing up and someone's mum turned up or dad turned up, you straightened up. And you know what? They would yell at you.
Yeah.
And then you knew you were in big trouble. That's not the same now. Kids aren't scared of other people's parents. I was scared of all of my friends' parents growing up. But I did used to get into quite a lot of trouble. So,
I was just really good at hiding.
yeah.
Like, honestly, I was so sneaky. Everyone thought I was the good one of all the kids.
Yeah,
They did. They'd be like, why can't you be more like Esther? She always wears clothes that meet in the middle. She never has her midriff off. And
you fell pregnant at 17 and they're like, well, hang on a second.
Yeah, well, that swiftly stopped then. It was like, don't be like Esther.
Should I still be like Esther, Mum?
Yeah, that was Carmi, so smug. She still says it to my mum and dad. And you thought I was the bad one. You thought that.
All right, well, I want to play you something here. This is absolute truth here, by the way. There's certain points in relationships, I think, when you know you're crossing over. Because everyone puts their best self forward at the beginning of a relationship.
Yeah.
How are you that caught up with your headphones? You're all tangled up.
Yeah.
Esther has this thing where she's always tangled up in everything. Even in your car. Your car, there's just stuff every night.
Shit, I made it worse.
You've retangled that.
Doesn't matter.
Just here.
It'll
Let
work.
me tug on it for you. There you go. In Esther's car, there's lip glosses and there's bloody hand creams in every little corner. Do you know I cleaned my car out?
I'd not have thrown out any of my hand creams.
No, mainly to get our children's bloody tissues out of crevices and to put them. I found 3 lip glosses and an eye pencil in my car.
Can I have them, please?
Yeah, they're in my console. I'll get them for you. But I reckon I had half of Mecca in there. As I was saying, in relationships, there's different points, right? When you're putting your best foot forward, you're not farting in front of your partner.
No.
Every time you see them, full face of makeup?
Oh, yeah. I remember, well, when I was living in Brisbane and you were living on the Gold Coast, we'd see each other just on the weekends.
Yeah.
But I would make sure that, I would look, the house would be clean. I'd be, look calm, well-dressed, hair done.
Yeah.
Before you'd get there.
You used to spray
perfume on your pillow when I left,
Yeah.
Yeah. So if we're going to your house for the weekend, I'd make your bed and I'd spray my perfume on your pillow so that if any other girls got in there, they'd be able to smell me.
Oh, see, I thought you did it so I would smell the memory of you.
Yeah, that's why. That's why.
Was it really in case other chicks
No.
climbed in?
Look,
you had no trust.
It's got a double meaning there.
2 birds,
Works
1
for
stone.
both, yeah.
So, yeah, everyone does little things. And I don't think women realise, and I saw this, I'm like, this is so true. This is how you know that a man trusts you and is falling in love with you.
I know if a guy loves you. You want to know if he trusts you. Have you seen his doodle soft? Have you seen his doodle soft in a non-sexual way? No way am I standing in the corner with my tiny little pathetic micro penis. I'm getting no water. You've got all your potions and lotions on. You smell delicious. And I look like Dobby standing in the corner. No way I'm letting you see my shit like that if I don't trust you with my fucking life.
I saw this dude talking about it.
So funny.
100% facts. Even now, like I'm deeply in love with you, obviously. We've got kids together. We're married. I won't come out of the bathroom without giving it a little warm up. You give it a little,
So funny.
just a little rub to make sure it's looking at its possible best that it can.
That is hilarious to me.
And you'll notice it now. If I ever pulling my underwear off, I'll turn my back to you.
Why?
Because when it's been tucked in underwear all day, it looks like a little mushroom that's retreated
I
into
hate
the...
to tell you this, but that is not what women are looking at when you're half naked or naked. Women's eyes are not going straight to your penis. I'm sorry.
Where is it going?
Everywhere else. Shoulders, arms. They're not your best feature, okay? They're handsome. I know it's your favourite body part. What I'm saying is it's not as pretty as a pair of boobies.
It's got two modes. It's got tiny little fresh out the unis Danny DeVito, or you just warm it up a little bit, turn it into Arnold Schwarzenegger. You gotta beef that bad boy up a little bit and try and.
I'm going to try and catch you when you're vulnerable now, just to see if you do love me and trust me.
But you got to be careful too, because when
Why?
you warm it up,
I'm going to just splash cold water on you when I walk past. I'm going to turn the shower hot off, then just like come in and hold the door shut.
It's the women's equivalent of, when you all hop into a photo and you all do that thing where you pop your hip and put your hand on your hip to
Are
try
you saying it's our upper arm?
No.
That we try and position in nice spots so that it's not like just a big sausage at the front of the picture.
I don't know why you do it. I just noticed that you all do it. We're trying to put our
we
best...
We don't want our arm to look the same width as the rest of our body, like squashed against us. Yeah.
We also don't want it to look like a little turtle head who's hiding in its shell either, We're trying to...
That's so funny. I thought that was going to be about pooping.
No.
But that is hilarious.
No. Hey, that's it for today, guys. Just a quick one because we've got to get to school pickup. It's been a bit of a crazy week for us this week. We would love to hear from you as well. If you've got any stories that you want to share, jump onto our socials. Underage Grandparents Podcast is the place to go. Have a great one, and we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.